the private microphone and speaker, but it doesn't work. So
No worries. No worries. All right. It's the last day of July, guys.
yeah,
You imagine? Last day of July. And I'm fortunate to be right now here in Los Angeles in downtown LA. Wednesday, EXP Commercial has a booth at a conference, so I decided to come down and make it a quick last minute family trip. Um, Not thinking that my wife would say, "Okay, well, let's go right before school," and then she said, "Okay," and I just had to book everything and get everything done. And good they had miles and just got things moving. So it's great because I got to see family, reconnect with Austin Chi in our team here in LA last night, and with my cousin Steven that's working for Real Next and also part of our team. So got to just connect with a lot of people here. Met another person that's interested in partnering up with us. She might be a good leader to lead the Los Angeles team. So always opportunity just to connect with people. And the topic I sent today was one is we wanted to share, but the topic is also about like the Ford method, right? Whether you're talking to your clients, like how do you small talk with clients, and also understanding their personality. Some people like to get straight to the point, right, in business, but majority like to, you want them to talk about one of the methods is called the Ford, which stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams, right? These are four topics you can always hit on, and someone can, it's easy to have a conversation. So sometimes if you're not a person who likes to speak to people and just trying to try it out, try to talk about asking about their family, how their family is doing, and understanding like and learn like their kids' names, right? It's important, right? And what they do, right, or what their dreams are. Dreams are great. Like, hey, what are your goals? What's the future look like? What do you want to be at? Josh, I think his dream is to be at the beach and just hanging out all the time. You know,
I want to be
and
like Daniel.
is that the D? Is that the part of the D? Is that your dream? Calvin, where you at? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Just got to the office. So
It's good.
well, everyone, this is commitment right there, right? Daniel is in California, West Coast time, 7 a.m. He's already up and get us fired up. What a true leader, right? I mean, he committed to do this every Monday. He's on it, whether he's on vacation and whatnot. Dude, like how many of you guys at 7? He's like, he's ready to go. Look at his headset. He's ready to conquer the day. Look at the shirt. All ready.
Right. Gotta represent when you're around, right? And branding is important. That's something I look at in Los Angeles and California. It's about their marketing campaign, how they brand things, and a lot of things you can learn from each other, right? So wherever you go, you just constantly learning. I saw a commercial sign on a building that I thought was unique, so I took a picture of it. So really, I wanted to have you guys share some wins this week. Who wants to start? I think everyone is in the same order. Calvin, I know you're back in the office. You can come back. Uh-oh. What up? You're on mute.
Oh, I said all the screws are coming up, so I need to put it back.
Okay.
So
that's
your
what
tires
happens.
won't get...
No worries. Alice, are you able to share some wins this week?
Hi. Well, I have a friend in church whose mom passed away, I think, a year and a half ago. His sister is still grieving, but they have, even prior to his mom's death, they have decided to sell the house. So we're just waiting for the sister to feel more comfortable when it's time for her to, but I've talked with my mentor, Mr. Gene, and we've done research on the property, and it's a good to go. Anytime they're ready to list it, we can list it. So I think that's a win. Thank you.
Yeah, and when this is you're doing the business, you can kind of prepare like marketing, like what it would look like if you had the listing today, right? So be prepared for those things, and you get to learn. So, hi Judy. Besides your AC being out 24 hours, share some wins.
I am alive. I got a roof over my head. Like I still have so much to be grateful for. And hopefully it'll be fixed by noon. But last week a win was we got a lease signed at one of your centers. So a great tenant. That's good. And then just reconnecting with a few people, lining meetings up for the next month to connect and find good partners. So a couple of good wins.
Great. Joel.
Hey everyone. So had a good week. Was finally able to get in front of the camera and do the commercial, I guess, marketing, but actually in front of the camera instead of behind it. Huge thanks to Anakin too for being there with me and kind of pushing me to get the videos done. And then on the loan origination side, got 2 prospects, working on getting them pre-approved. And then yesterday, Sunday, was able to help one of our newer agents, Neha with the NOS Realty Group and Mortgage Services, host her first open house. And then we ended up in Hearst, working on getting videos done for some of our new agents as well, and was also able to get through my first EXP Explain presentation to hopefully a future partner of ours.
Hey. The goal for me is to be irrelevant. So like Joel is starting to explain, and and then if he needs help, he needs my help. But if he doesn't, he's going to continue on and just continue to grow and bring partners, together in this. So thank you for saying. So Joel, are you guys meeting every Sunday right now? Is that the goal for your group?
That is the goal. We were actually kind of talking about it. We're not sure we're going to meet there every Sunday because we really want to get the agents out of their comfort zone. And we're like, hey, well, maybe next time we can actually meet at properties and do videos on properties, whether it's residential or commercial.
Yep.
Some of these agents, we really just need to get them out of their comfort zone because they're not going to be able to level up if they're like at home waiting for a deal to come to them. They have to go out and look for it. So I think we're going to start mixing it up and getting them out in the actual field, whether it's hosting houses or just doing tours.
Okay, great. Thank you. Josh Coe.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Well, I have a possible listing in Arlington. It's a 2-2 and I-20 and Cooper. So anybody want to purchase it? It's in the low 200s. I'm in the process of meeting and basically gathering data to price it. And she's a buyer also. She wants to buy in the Fort Worth, Arlington area. So anybody has a good home. Her range is about 250 to 275. So for those that have off-market properties, let me know. And then the other good thing is I'm flying out, Daniel, as I said, Wednesday morning to Redmond, Oregon. The town is Sisters, to meet with the I guess, new contact through networking, and she needs the bridge financing for acquisition of a golf course plus a lot of acreage to develop into a resort destination. So if anybody who has big money or know of joint venture partners or bridge financing, give me a call.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Hope,
Thank you.
tell us more about your trip when you come back.
You bet.
Ernesto, 1 or 2 minutes. Share your success story this week.
So, well, actually, this is for last week. We finally did our Si Se Puede event for Hispanic community. We were able to connect with a bunch of agents. Most of them, they are interested in the investment side, growth. So we got a really good connection with that. We're also planning to do a We Partners tour in our fix and flip. I'll text you the all the information so we can do it probably by the end of this week or so.
Okay.
Also, we are one of the clients that Joel is working on in the commercial side, so we're really happy to work together in this with this client. That's it, basically.
That's good. You guys did a great events, speaking out there, getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Ernesto shared his story, and how, when he first came to this country, how everything started, and, it wasn't always about investments and things like that. So great. I appreciate to hear that story and sharing, and connecting a lot of people. People came because they needed help. They wanted to grow in their business. So it's good to connect. I reconnected with the old person that she used to own a dry cleaning company, and we were like looking at each other, do I know you? And it's been like over 10 plus years, and reconnected, and we're scheduling coffee with Brenda, so it's just great. So Rick Davis, what's new?
Good morning. I am about to go start packing up Studio USA to go and get ready for the move to, I guess it's about 1.75 miles from We Partners HQ. So I'm more than excited about that. And I look forward to, let's say in Q4, we're doing a We Huddle in the new studio with podcast ability and video, and we'll be streaming live with maybe 3 or 4 of us in the room together. So big win last week. So very excited.
Yeah, so you decided to use the 900 plus square feet space at Stadium to create a photography, video set, and podcasting space, because we needed a space for that. In our office, there's really, it's too noisy and not focused. So if Rick can handle that little space, and it's long enough for shooting and things like that. So it's not that big, but it's enough for what we're needing. So, and it's not too far from the office, so we can manage that. So, all right, thank you, Rick. Mr. Doe, how are you? Tell us some wins, share some stories. You're on mute right now.
Oh, okay. So hi everyone. Yeah, last 2 week and last week, I'm very busy with something Kathy gave to me. So listing 3 rental house, and last week we closed almost all of them. So I learned a lot from the practicing too, but we still need more learning, studying about the KV core and sky slope, and to get more experience, and then try to complete my task from Vision and Kathy.
That's good. Thank you. So that's Kathy's father, Christian's father-in-law, and they pulled him out of retirement, and he is a go-getter. Finished his license in 30 days almost. It just got going, and learning the systems. When I was in Houston, he had everything. He had his video set up, got all the tech stuff ready for me. It was just awesome, right? So I really appreciate his help and just his diligence, and just trying to learn the systems, and reading the emails. He reads the onboarding emails, going through all the stuff, and that's what we're looking for, right? People who can go through those things. So appreciate it.
Thank you.
Lucia, how are you? Thanks for getting on the call.
Good morning. Yes.
In the mornings you're running around, or you got big schedule. So I appreciate you getting on the call.
Absolutely. So Big Win was an event we did this weekend called Empire, and it's about scaling your business, building your business, having the right people in the right seats. And really a big aha for me was the people that I've had join my team in the past. I wanted to help grow them, but what truly allows me to thrive and grow as a leader is having warriors. And that was a big aha for me. I can empower people and I can support them and I can mentor them in life and in business. But for my team, having warriors is where we're all going to grow. So that was a real phenomenal aha for me. And taking what I've learned and digesting like all my notes and putting it into play this week. So I'm committed to going to the training on Thursday and Friday and really laying out a new map for me, because while I'm incredibly blessed that I have 3 on the board right now, that's the first time in 2023. Business has definitely been different this year than any other year I've been in real estate. So I have to do things differently, and I'm committed to doing them to continue my success.
Good. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, warriors, finding your good partners, right? If you're looking to build a rev share organization, they call it generals, finding your generals. Very similar mindset, right? Finding the right partners to come surround yourself with around the round table. So that is exactly in anything you're trying to do in life, right? Even the circle of friends, right? If these friends are all supportive, encouraging, things like that, that's important. So it's surrounding yourself with the right partners. So thank you. Christian, what's going on? I see that green screen.
Hey guys, Christian here. This week's gonna be a busy week. We have, after our We Huddle every week, we have a residential team, 10X Realty Group get together. We have Zillow that we've been paying to set that up and get everyone involved in there. We also subscribe to realty.com. So we're excited to have the whole Sugar Land area with Realty. Somebody took all Houston, one person. So we have smaller cities that we taking up. So we're gonna start taking those leads this week. Also setting up KB Core with the CRMs with Zillow and Realty. KB Core can add everything in there, and we're gonna start advertising KB Core as well. So I know a lot of people doesn't really maximize the tools we have in our hand, but to learn and master KB Core is a great thing. I talked to Josh last week, and Josh was talking about there's this person that he went and trained under, and that person is a master of KB Core, and there's strategy that we can get him into training us on how to utilize it better. We're still setting up our entrepreneur hub, 10X Boba Lounge. A lot of things is going on with that. Once we get it done, probably in next month, 1st of September should be opening. So a lot of business we'll be doing there. Together with Rick, having a conference call with Rick today for Studio USA. We're going to partner up with Studio USA here in Houston. So we'll be doing a lot of videos, stuff like that. And one of the reasons why I started a studio here is for us to have, more podcasts doing here, more videos, more cameras. We already set up a place that we can do massive videos and social media exposures coming up this year. So that's one of the main things that we're going to do. Also, I was thinking about, any new team member that's joining our team or our affiliate team here, if they wanted to do videos, if they wanted to do taking pictures of new house, if they want to do video of the new houses, we can provide them with much better pricings and support if they needed to. Also, I'm working on a new onboarding system and help strategy to retain and grow the team. I think that's very important on that. Commercial side, we have tons of software in our hands. I'm building up build out this week to get build out up and running. We have Reonomy, we have CoStar, we have lots of tools that we're going to be starting to tap into tenant representation this week to get that moving along as well. I bought in Tenant Base, which is a pretty cool software that sends us leads for tenants. What else do we have going on? We're meeting up with Darnell today for lunch. So hopefully talk to Darnell and his wife about, different ways that we can team up to make Houston growing and booming, and just help our team growing. We network, help Omre, UMRE, and also our next family here. That's it.
Sure, that's it.
You said that's it, like, goodness.
You find your warriors, right, Lucia? Right here. That's right. And everyone that's on this call that's showing up. So appreciate it. Alex in Houston, are you driving still? Are you able to share some wins?
Yeah, I just stopped for a couple of minutes, but
Okay, that's good.
yeah. So my success. So the story I made. So thank you for bringing Kristen in the team. He's a great addition. So we have a lot of planning going on right now. We want to build a big team in Houston. The name is 10x Realty. So basically, the first time we need to find 10 people, and then 10x that. Yeah, that's basically it. So with that, we have a lot of planning for this week, and also we have some lead on tenant base in commercial, and if it would be great if like you guys like in commercial can share some experience or some tip on like calling some of the tenant base, so that like we can use it and successfully create some more successful story.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, cold calling scripts. I know that the EXP classes, there's someone that teaches that, or maybe look on Workplace. There might be files on scripting or even past videos that you can try first. If there's anyone here on the call that has scripting that you want to share, please do it and post it in our groups. So thank you. Allie, you driving? Are you able to speak? Share your wins?
Yes. I guess a win for me would be just working through some of the issues with my contract. So hopefully we can close in the next 2 weeks. So that's moving along. And then I'm just working on some new clients to find spaces and land in DFW.
So Ellie got kind of like the first-hand experience on what can go wrong in the contract, right? So she has a few contracts and all of them are different in the sense of different challenges, but Ellie has been like, tackling them down like one by one, but it all takes, patience and getting the right advice and from the team. Because commercial is not easy. It's not as regulated as residential, but it does have its challenges. Nothing is smooth sailing, but after all this contract is done, Allie's gonna be like
yeah, I'm very excited. And thank you to Daniel and Calvin for helping me through that process, because things comes up, but you have a team of support here. So just always leverage your network.
Yes. So next time you guys come up with a seller and that seller did an owner financing in the past, make sure they went through a title company, right? Because sometimes the documents are not properly filed, right? And they sign something and they notarize it. And even this with the attorney, if it's not filed correctly, your title may not be, cleared correctly. It just so make sure if you ask those questions, Allie, every time she's going to get under contract and she understands the seller did a seller financing in the past,
yeah,
you know what she's going to ask for. So that's good. Thank you, Allie.
Thank you.
Shang, are you able to speak? You driving?
Yes, I'm in a car for a little bit.
All right.
And I was I got a lease under contract closing tomorrow. Well, I'm on vacation, and what else? Have a listing coming up. Hopefully, no complications this time around. Pretty soon. So that's about it. But I did spend very good time with my two kids in DC for about a week. That was very encouraging. I had a great time with them in DC. And sometimes we work so damn hard. We barely spend much time with the kids, with the family. So I spent 4 days, 4 nights with them in DC. Met with Secretary Chow and Representative Liu and a few other mayors. That was pretty good for the kids. So I'm happy, as long as I can keep them on the right track and make enough money to pay the damn out-state tuition, all that stuff. I'm happy. So yeah, that's all I have for today.
All right, thank you, Sheng. Appreciate it. Colin, grinding already.
Hey guys, good morning. So the only thing I want to share today is I know how to analyze a commercial deal for the past week. Kelvin was there to help me to understand the numbers, what to look in the OM, rental, site plan, etc. Right. So that's something I learned a lot from the past week. That's something I want to share is, just keep learning and learn from someone that is good and better.
All right. Thank you. Aaron, are you back from New York?
Yeah, I got back at like 3 this morning. So
the
past, that's why I'm not on camera. I'm still trying to rejuvenate or
recover.
All
right. Dedication. I appreciate you being on there.
No, it was a great past few days. The Diversity in Commercial Real Estate Conference was absolutely spectacular. I was able to connect with a number of folks. One actually knows you, Daniel Murphy Cheatham. He works at CBRE. Does that name sound familiar to you?
Yeah, I know
What?
Murphy.
Oh, Calvin. Okay.
Yeah. So had a chance to connect with him. CBRE is doing a number of great things for diverse brokers. Some big AP Morgan just donated $30 billion to all sorts of initiatives around development. There was one young lady I talked to. She just broke ground on a 233 unit, 19,000 square foot facility. I probably got at least 45 connections that I need to follow up with all around the states here. So it's been a very, very just rejuvenating, motivating week for myself. Met and talked to so many people. The conference itself was at Columbia. Sometimes to the point of somebody was speaking about getting uncomfortable. For me, it's a brand new industry, going to a brand new area. Well, I don't know New York. I know it's a very big city. I've been there before, but, brand new industry, brand new area, real estate that I don't know, but I was able to go into that conference and walk away. I'm just thoroughly rejuvenated, thoroughly motivated. So many people are they're very intrigued by Texas. I don't think we realize how good we have it here. Just with things being spread out, all the development, all the brand new buildings. New York is a little bit older of a city. They still have box AC units in their buildings. So for me, it's, we have a very, very prime opportunity right now here in the DFW market, and I am looking to take advantage of it completely. And I have folks that anybody I know in Texas, we got you, Aaron. So it was a really, really good week.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for getting on the call. You got an early fight came in. All right, we got Judy Wang. Judy, are you able to speak? If not, that's fine. You can come back later. I know Judy last week, she did a event. So it was it hot yoga, Joelle? Did you go, Joelle?
Oh,
I didn't
I
go.
can
Hi,
talk
Judy.
now.
Hi, Judy.
Hey, yeah, no, I had a fitness workout session and then the salad bar afterwards. So, and a fruitcake building competition.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so it was a cool event. Everybody really liked it and have fun. That's what, that was about. Just have fun.
All right. Any wins or success stories you wanted to share with us?
Well, For me, it's well, one thing that the win is Mason from Seattle that we met at Orlando.
Yes.
He actually gave me a referral for
Right.
financing on the investor. So you never know. Got to build that connection.
Got to show up at these big events. Yep.
Yeah, and then I think another thing for me is, in this industry, in this market, we all have the days where we feel like, what's going on? All the effort I'm doing, is it actually worth it, or is it, this is so you get discouraged. So I think for me, the win was the sermon that I had, listened yesterday, that God already had a plan, had a destination for all of us. And what he's showing us is just trust him on that he already has that result for you. And we just need to work the process. So that's the
Thank you.
motivation for me, for myself personally. So I think that's
Thank
the
you,
win
Judy.
for me.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, it's important that we got to work through the process sometimes, and that's why surrounding yourself with, people who can support you and keep you accountable. It's important. Don't go into this business alone. Find a good partner, find partners, things like that. Thank you, Judy. All right, we have Laura Jean. Trying to think. Are you able to speak? You want to share your success stories? If not, we'll skip to Ella. Ella, how's everything going?
Hi everyone. It's good here in the Philippines. We have typhoon right now.
Oh
But
no.
yeah,
Continue
it's
to
the
pray
time
for
of the
that.
year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just be careful. Well, appreciate
Yeah.
you helping us, Ella, and in all the group chats that I'm in, right? She's in, and just managing all that and helping with events and flyers and a lot of the back end stuff. So really appreciate it. Got Andy. Andy, you look like you're at the airport. You don't want to speak?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I could. Success story. Success story is I went to Dallas. I saw you in Calvin. I'm actually leaving the Asian Real Estate Investor Conference here in OC, going back to Denver. So is that a success? I don't know.
Good.
But taking a step forward, right?
Were you able to meet David Fan in our group?
Yeah, I saw David. Yeah, I met David.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I met Michael Cito, made some connections.
That's good. That's good. All right. I know you're on the board. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, Andy came to Dallas. Next day he flew straight to California. And this is before I even knew I was going to go to California. But he's here. He went for a conference and making those connections, right? Finding investors to invest in the Denver market, right? You have to go. If there's people flying all together, whether it's 100 people to 1,000 people, that's where you want to be, right? You gotta stay plugged in. And sometimes you have to go get the business. It doesn't come to your lap. So just by going and attending, and when you're attending, you're also being intentional, meeting people, not just going there to listen, right? You need to connect with people. So I think it's important. And that's where we come back to the fourth theory of talk about family, small talk, occupation, recreation, and dreams. So Calvin, I don't know. Did you haven't shared your success this week, and you want to close it off?
Well, my success is being in the environment. So we have 20 people that hopped on. I think at one point we have like 25. So basically, my success is being in an environment. Growth is uncomfortable, right? So I know some people may feel like, okay, these calls keep on pushing and pushing. It's not comfortable. We talked about agent attraction. We talked about how to grow the business. Growth is uncomfortable. Just like, I don't know if you remember, like as you were growing up, right? You wear like your shoes as you're growing, like your sizes keep growing out, like there's a pain involved, right? I mean, not really pain, but just uncomfortable. But it's a good thing, right? If you want to grow, this is inevitable. You have to go through that uncomfortable. Now, if you are comfortable with your life, that means you are stagnant, right? You're not growing to the next level. So growing, it's uncomfortable. Just continue to push yourself. I know some people just like, oh man, like I don't want to grow. I don't want to, but if you continue to stay in this environment, you would get used to it, right? I mean, pain is just a part of it. I don't know if you don't want to endure pain, or if you, to me, right, I have a choice. Either I go through the pain, or I suffer by being average, right? I want a better life for my family, building a legacy, and having that in mind, I know I have to go through the growth mode, the pain, right? Look at Christian. I mean, like, there's so many things he's doing right now. And I'm like, dude, like this guy like only have 24 hours a day. How is he like handling all that? He has all kind of stuff going on, but that's part of like wanting to grow, right? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I know Christian really want it. That's why like he through action, right? He shows it. He really wanted so bad. He really wanted like 10x, 100x. How about you? Do you want 1x or 10x? What is, like, we are here, right? We have a purpose in this world. What is your purpose? Is it to be normal, to be regular, to be average? Or do you want to do something that you can help impact the world, help impact other people's life? And that takes a lot. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you have to endure it to get to that point.
Thank you, Calvin. All right, we are at 7:30. Oh, sorry, 9. I'm in California time. 9:39. So we are good. I appreciate everyone getting on the call. There's a lot of things going on Thursday at our office. We'll be streaming a coaching platform with Bill Pipes. Calvin will live stream it on the screen. My brother's supposed to help with technical stuff. I know Ernesto might be traveling, and we're trying to figure out how to. Well, I know we're going to record it. So if we are not live streaming it for people to hop on Zoom, then please be at the office. I'll coordinate with my brother to see what platform we can do it on correctly for those out of town to see it. If not the first or second day, we'll record it so you can watch that, and then the following week we'll have everything set up correctly. Once I come back, because I probably need a second laptop to screencast for the live feed. So, all right. What else was there? We have our. I have a group called Panapat Growth Group. People who want to grow their organization. That's just focus on growth of your team. We have a call on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you're not in that group and you want to be in that group, please let us know so we can add you. These are our growth leaders that have committed in staying plugged in for growth, and that focus on Wednesday night is just growth only, not about production. And I have that group just for growth. So, and then I know Tom Chong has other things going on, so please plug in with Tom's group, what they're doing. Disruptor Nation is our other large group that we're part of. Just make sure you stay plugged in. And if you're confused of whatever I'm saying, please text me like, hey, what was that you're talking about? And just let me know, or let your sponsor know who brought you into EXP in our group chat, so we can just continue to make sure you stay plugged in and not get lost. The one thing I don't want people to feel like is they're lost. I told Ellis earlier, Gene is great on a lot of the contract questions, Trek stuff, but anything like technical or technology, please reach out to me. That's okay, because not every mentor is going to be perfect, right, in all aspects. So please reach out to us, reach out to the team, your partners here. So, all right. we're gonna go. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna enjoy Monday off with the family. We're just gonna go find some food, and met a lot of the relatives and friends on the weekend. So today's a family day, hopefully, and we'll see what we'll do. All right. Bye, guys.